There's two inevitable truths in the world, is that baseball is good and lines are bad. In the case of Major League Baseball, the process of getting into the stadium became much more time-consuming in 2015, when Major League Baseball required that all 30 teams implement either magnetometer or handheld metal detection screenings for each fan before he or she enters the stadium. The time that fans spend waiting to get into the stadium is lost revenue for the team. Fans waiting in line are not buying high-margin food, merchandise, and alcohol, and instead may rush directly to their seats. We headed to Yankee Stadium to see for ourselves what the situation was, with the hope that we could determine the bottlenecks of the process and see how we could ultimately help. Yankee Stadium has several entry points surrounding the stadium. However, fans tended to enter at the first gate they reach, Gate 6, which is the closest to the subway lines, the B, D, and 4 trains. Although any ticket holder can enter at any gate, there is no signage to that effect, and fans just join the queue even though there are other options for entry nearby. What makes processing fans and getting them to their seats in a timely manner difficult? Variability. The flow of fans depends on the time until the first pitch, the weather, how close to the playoffs it is, and whether the Yankees are better than the Mets. We observed a steady increase in the flow of fans arriving during our observation period. A fan approaches Gate 6, enters a long line that eventually leads to 6 metal detectors, where security guards search his bags and tells the fan to put their cell and keys in the bucket. After passing through the detector, the fan proceeds to the ticket scanner and then enters the stadium. It takes a bit less than 12 seconds to process one person through one detector. As we suspected, the bottleneck was the security screening. After calculating the throughput time and arrival rate and our average wait time, we determined that at peak arrival time, a fan will wait 14.2 minutes. The only communications were unclear, inconsistent verbal commands by stadium employees.
Any ticket, any gate, guys. Any ticket, any gate. You want any?
Signage at the detectors indicating what a fan must do to successfully pass through, such as remove their wallet and keys and metal objects from their pockets, could substantially increase the rate of successful first scans and reduce the average time it takes to process a ticket holder. At peak entry times, diverting 20% of fans to a different gate saves 3.6 minutes, a 2-second reduction in security screening saves 4.8 minutes, and the two in tandem saves 7.8 minutes. The Yankees could also impact fan behavior by offering discounted merchandise, refreshments, or even giveaways for time periods when the typical wait time is negligible, thus reducing the load on the system at current peak times. By taking simple, affordable measures, the Yankees can reduce the amount of time a fan spends waiting in line, while at the same time improving fan experience, reducing security risks, and increasing fan spend inside the stadium.